Collective, welcome to Manifestation Monday. Alright, so as you know, a lot of you are walking that abundant, prosperous path because you've done a lot of inner work and you've cut out a lot of things that don't serve you. So there's going to be, you know, some of you have gone through some shifts already, but there may be a couple shifts happening. I just heard a big boom, and I don't know why. It like my heart almost came out of my chest there. I don't know if you guys heard that. Whew. Okay. It was just so unexpected because I was so concentrated on what I was saying. Okay. So there may be a couple, a few more shifts or one more shift before the end of the year or in the beginning of the new year here, where you or someone in connection to you, if you're meeting someone along your journey here, coming together with someone along your journey, whether it's soul tribe, soulmate, twin flame, whatever that is for you, higher vibrational connections. It's going to require letting go of some things, kind of like whatever doesn't serve the new paradigm, letting go of what is still like a part of the old paradigm, right? What's connected to that no longer applies moving forward because you're on a very abundant, prosperous path and you don't want any dead weight holding you down. So anything that's not aligning with you and is meant to be left there, whether that's people, places, things, whatever that is for you, we're letting go of those things. So like some people are dealing with court situations. There may be some court situations that arise out of the blue for some of you. Some of you may already intuit this coming, or this is something that someone is going through. There could be also severing ties with certain family members that you no longer align with, or, they create too much chaos or drama, or they've always been like a secret hater or something like that. Same thing is said for friendships, frenemies that you didn't even know were frenemies, certain acquaintances, just certain people that, maybe you met and just they don't stick because they're not meant to. All right, so let's get into it. Manifestation Monday, coming in strong here. So it looks like the new year is going to be pretty impactful. For some of you, it may be like right off the start. For some of you, it'll be like 3 months in. Others of you, it'll be through the middle or end of the year. It just depends what level you're on right now, where you're at on your path and your journey. And of course, consciously, mentally, emotionally, mind, body, soul, spirit, and heart. It's different for all of you, so please take it as it resonates. These are general, not personal. If you need a personal reading, please find yourself one that is on the same vibration as you. As far as open-minded and someone that understands the spiritual journey. Because some of you may need a personal reading. I do not do personal readings. That's why, I say just use your discernment when you do get one from other readers. Find one that resonates with your soul, darling. All right, let's do 3 shuffles. Energies could be interchangeable, vice versa. It'll be different for all of you, of course. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Genders can be reversed, even if I say he or she. Okay? And welcome aboard, guys. Expectation number 28. So you may foresee something coming. That's what I'm seeing with this. Okay? 10. So you may be expecting some type of shift, some sort of ending, or someone that is ending certain things before they walk into your life. That's what I'm getting there. February 8th could be significant here. And 28 adding up to 10, that's endings. Okay? Yeah, great fortune. Okay, some of you could be expecting great fortune, or you're getting more than you expected. It's also what I'm getting here. 26 adding up to 8, so February 6th could be significant. Great fortune is afoot. Okay. And thoughts. All right, you may be visualizing this. Okay. I'm also getting that someone with great fortune could be feeling very fortunate to have met you. Okay? Or you feel this way about someone. Someone's in thoughts of you. This could be something else. Like you're getting more than expected. With expectation, great fortune, and someone that has you in mind. This could be in a form of an opportunity, a major opportunity for some of you as well. January 6th could be significant. 16 adding up to 7. That could be someone's life path number. Number 7. Also, aside from it being the life path number, is very connected to star seeds, light worker, and the divine. Light workers, earth angels. Okay. Let's get one more. Yeah, stability is coming, definitely, for sure. Some of you may be coming into more than you expected, and you're going to buy a home. And some of you, obviously, that's going to require a major move for you. But there is someone in the mix here. There is definitely someone in the mix here. February, heavy here. Okay, 222 also. And there's something about mirroring. 6688. Significant. There is definitely something about mirroring. Someone's mirroring your energy, you're mirroring someone. This is a beneficial union with someone, whether it's a business opportunity that presents itself in collaboration, or it's like you coming together with someone that really uplifts your world, right? Not everyone is a distraction. Some people actually add value to your life. Very rare, few and far between, but you'll know it when you'll see it. Okay? Yeah, especially if some of you have been on a, whether it's limited mindset or, on the path of poverty for a long time, that's definitely about to switch, because you have changed the way you look at things, okay? You have freed yourself from lack mentality. Okay. 37. March 7th could be significant. Another 7 here. And another 10. 1010 is giving me the end of poverty, being the last card, the first card. That's 1010. And then we have a manifestation of great fortune, manifesting it with your thoughts and desires, and the fact that you liberated your mind from limited beliefs or lack mentality, and gaining in stability, balancing that out. Okay, grounding your energy. Yeah, a lot of you have shifted a lot consciously here, and you've broken through major patterns here, patterns that weren't serving you, were keeping you stuck. Or, other people's beliefs, if you were living by dogma, which is not questioning other people's beliefs and just believing wholeheartedly in that without doing the knowledge, without actually understanding what that means or entails. A lot of you have broken through outdated, limited belief systems as well. So you've been doing a lot of inner work. Some of you are on the brink of doing this, and will continue to do this in 2026. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you will be definitely moving from I'm getting middle class community. There's moving here. You're definitely moving on up to the east side. Okay? Definitely. While others remain stuck, is what I'm getting here in mental imprisonment. You're leveling up. You may live somewhere where you don't belong, also because your exterior is about to match your interior, because you've done a lot of inner work. So this is giving me living in it could be Section 8 neighborhood. It could just be like a middle class neighborhood. And I just heard into high society. That's what I heard, with great fortune in this house. Okay? And I do really feel like you're going to meet someone that really changes your life here. Okay? Whether it's someone that you're meant to be with or meant to meet when it comes to business or some sort of opportunity. But yeah, you're moving, definitely. Yeah, while others remain stuck because they're still mentally imprisoned. And this is living by dogma, toil and labor and imprisonment. It wasn't, see, this conditioning about working 80 hours a week in order to look like you're doing something, in order to gain anything, keeps people stuck because the more you work, it seems like the less money you make because you're working hard and because you feel like you lack. So you keep working, 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 becoming a workhorse with the lasso, whipping your ass to continue to work because the mindset is imprisoned in that mentality, that old belief system, and you're breaking free out of that. Okay, so wherever these people stand, whether it's family members, people, friends, or frenemies, or whatever, acquaintances, frenemies, that were trying to keep you on their level because they couldn't see what you were seeing, they're gonna be like, well, how did you manage that with this great fortune and this bigger house here or better neighborhood that you're gonna be living in? They're gonna be like, how did you manage that? And it's because you freed your mind from lack mindset. You don't believe that you're supposed to work 80 hours a week and have only 2 weeks of vacation a year and bust your ass or have 2 or 3, 4 jobs just to make ends meet. No, that's slavery. That's like you know what I mean? You broke out of that. You understand that causes resistance actually more than anything. It doesn't invite anything in because it keeps you stuck in this place where, oh no, I have to work for this, I have to work for that, I have to work. Yes, you have to put in some work, but people don't realize that you also have to put in inner work, and so that you can create some sort of balance in your life. God didn't make these rules about you working 80 hours a week, busting your ass. All you do in life is work, 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 work. The earth was meant to be explored. Life was meant to be lived. You were meant to have peace and balance as well. And you can't have peace and balance if you're constantly worried about work. Guess what that makes? Working 80 hours a week is going to cause you stress. Why? Because you're trying to put food on the table. You're trying to find as many jobs as you can just to make ends meet because, okay, the status of living has gone up, putting a deeper hole in your bank account, in your pocket, and still getting paid the same hourly. Unless you free your mind, open your mind, and find different ways to make money that have to do with your own mindset and creativity so that you can remove yourself from the matrix and, create your own path. And I feel like a lot of you, that's what you're doing here. And it's working for you because now you're not creating resistance. You're allowing the flow of how life truly was meant to be to move in your favor, and you're moving along with it without resisting it. Okay? Very good. I like it. Yeah. I mean, we can't make this up. You're in the right direction. Wealth and direction. Okay? Need we say more? You learned. You're learning and learned what you needed to learn to continue to walk this path. And there will be more to learn. Absolutely. But you're doing it. Yeah. Endings. Like I said, there will be some endings. Things coming to a halt. Some of you, it's the end of the year and a new leaf. Starting right off the new year. Yep. Okay. What's up with the slip? Slippity slip. Sweet success and moving up. Look at that. Okay. I just heard hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. While others are moving in the wrong direction, making wrong decisions, you're moving up. And they're gonna, they're gonna be some haters, but that's because they're stuck in that mindset. You ever notice people in the family with that mindset? How proud they are of people that, like, oh, they work so hard, they're always working. It's almost like, but the one that's quiet and, you know, is figuring it out and, may not look like the most successful, but they're quiet. They're like the sleeping dragon. All of a sudden, things are start to work, but it's very noticeable and it's in a grandiose way. But they don't realize that you were behind the scenes thinking and strategizing and analyzing and learning, internalizing things, understanding how the world works and how you could make it work in your favor. Manifestation Monday. Okay, so you are mastering the art of the magician because you know that God gave you those tools to work with. But in order to use the tools correctly, you have to fine tune yourself. You have to understand how to work with those tools because those are magic tools, okay? And there's magic within you. But you have to understand that. It's not outside of you. So there is no career, no outside forces that is going to help you to understand your inner magic. And I'm not saying being the magician or a manifester has anything to do with magic. Okay, I'm talking about your God-given magic, like your aura, who you are in the spirit, your essence. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I mean, I've heard people talk about, oh, the manifestation is things of the devil. They have no idea what it means, and they just sound really ignorant because they're so brainwashed that they cannot fathom anything outside of what they know, what they come to know because of whatever other programming and conditioning was taught to them. So anyway, one more. Let's see what else. What else? Sweet success, expectation. Okay. See, you are seeing the vision with expectation and sweet success. This is not about expecting everything just because you feel you deserve it. No. This expectation is you're understanding that sweet success is yours because you have done the inner work to understand a lot of things and how things work, how energy works, how manifestation works, how resistance works. Okay? It is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. Exactly. It should never be difficult. If it's difficult, there's something wrong there. Now, the inner work is hard. We're not saying it's just going to fall on your lap. But you took the proper steps to understand, to be patient also, because this takes patience. Some people aren't patient. They want to see results now, and they just believe in what they can tangibly hold and what they can see with their two eyes. You understood something. Love affair with great fortune. Beware love affairs at work. Okay? Rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. With great fortune and love affair, there's going to be someone that either this is a new career you're having, a new opportunity that someone's giving you, or there's opportunity that comes to you that requires you to move somewhere, and you're going to meet someone at that workplace. Now, this is either your boss or a co-worker. But be careful with love affairs at the workplace, okay? I feel like there's going to be a lot of chemistry with someone, but try your best to not go there. Because I feel like it's the environment in which you are in that they may frown upon love relationships at the workplace, okay? thoughts with loyalty. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. Yeah, I feel you're going to meet a friend here. Whoever this is that you're going to meet in whatever this new opportunity is that's coming to you, with sweet success and great fortune. Friendship first. Okay? 2/22/2022 on the clock. And shedding, reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. Yeah, this is about that other transformation, that other shift that's happening here. Okay, so it's time to set higher goals. You're shedding the old and into the new. Yeah, whatever these changes are, they're going to come in fast. It's like all of a sudden you might have been things might have felt like they were slowing down or taking a long time to catch up to you. And then all of a sudden when this starts happening, it's like move, move, move. It's like all of a sudden you're required to move. Like this opportunity comes, you're required to move, and you're learning something new. And it's like go, go, go. Okay? Things happen suddenly in a short period and in a hurry. Take bold steps forward. Okay, so no hesitation here. Yeah. Wow. Into the money tree. So you know how they say, when you plant the seed, it's not the day you eat the fruit. But we go from fast changes to money tree, to great fortune. There's somebody you're going to meet. Like I said in the beginning, sometimes you meet someone that changes your life. I'm also hearing benefactor. Somebody may want to invest in you because they see your potential. Okay? It says dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth with fast changes. With wealth. So you see how it just came right back to that wealth card. You are moving toward real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. I'm definitely hearing benefactor loud and clear. And look, success. Choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties, you're on the right track. Wow, it's like you enter some sort of portal after this shedding, and then things just come in. It's like you shook the money tree. You're shaking the money tree. For some of you, you're winning some money. But I really feel like you're going to meet somebody in a new work environment. Alright, let's get some tarot. Let's dig into this a little bit more. Yeah, somebody may... Queen of Swords with the Sun. Somebody definitely... You could speak words of wisdom is what I'm hearing. Okay. You're enlightened here. Okay, we have the Sun. Like, whatever's coming in, you're going to be very, very happy. Somebody may like the way you speak. You may shed light on things, and somebody wants... They just see your potential. This could be someone very creative as well that's looking at you. Yeah, we got the Sun with the Queen of Wands. Wow. Somebody sees you radiating that light. I see, don't miss this opportunity here. Yeah, with the Two of Wands. Do not miss this opportunity. I'm hearing Eminem. You better lose yourself in the moment. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not lose your chance to glow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Or do not miss your chance to blow. Something like that. So lose yourself in the moment. Two of Cups with sweet success. Okay, yeah, you're definitely collaborating with someone on your level. This could be someone that's part of your soul tribe also. Okay? Is what I'm getting here. Love affair? Yeah, be careful with this chemistry and love affair you're going to feel with this person. Don't go there. At least not in the beginning. Don't get lost in the sauce, okay? Do not get lost in the sauce. You're going to feel connected to this person because they're a very, very positive influence in your life here. Not just for that reason. I feel like this is part of your soul tribe. This could also be a soulmate. But try not to get involved quickly here. Do what you got to do as far as business is concerned. I mean, this is for somebody. Temperance, balance, loyalty, and patience. This is also, you know, spirit guides. Somebody may see you as someone very loyal, angelic here. I mean, they keep thinking about you. They see you for a position here. But I feel like, you know, they feel there's going to be passion here. There's going to be a lot of chemistry because I feel like you both think alike. You're going to get along really great. You're definitely shedding and ending certain situations. Okay? Letting things go. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow, with sweet success and the Two of Cups and expectations. Yeah, you know something is coming and this is definitely destined. You're destined to meet someone here. Ace of Wands. Yeah, King of Cups. This person's going to have a lot of chemistry with you. What I'm getting here is that somebody feels a connection here. And they're going to try not to go there. Because you're going to be working together. I feel like this is someone that's going to be analyzing you, kind of feeling you out energetically. This may be their way of bringing you into their world. This is definitely a connection here, but for whatever reason, spirit, or they're the ones that don't want to just jump into a love affair because maybe they've done this before. Okay, that makes sense. They've done this before in other connections, gotten involved financially and romantically, and it didn't work out. So this is someone that's going to work with you, and I feel like this is for only like a period of time. Maybe they want you for a specific role or job, but it has a like a time frame on it. Yeah, we have temperance, the moon, and loyalty. So that you're still like a mystery is what I'm seeing to this person. They're being patient here. They're going to be patient with you. So you're still a mystery here. This person may wonder if you're loyal. Okay, somebody's definitely analyzing you. They have secret feelings here. They feel like they were destined to align with you. Yeah, you're shedding whatever. There's the lovers here. Either they're ending a situation, okay, or you are, or you both have let go of certain types of connections, karmic connections that are based on passion or ghosting or gaslighting. You know, I'm seeing something else come here with the lovers, the moon, the King of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. This person intuits that they were destined to meet you. We have the lovers and the Two of Cups with the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So there's more than meets the eye here. Most definitely. But someone wants to work with you first so that they can get to know you and your intentions, because the moon is here with them thinking about you. So this is someone that's been burned before. They want to make sure they don't get burned again. But yeah, Ten of Cups. See, not everybody that comes into your life is meant to distract you. This person is adding value to your life. Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, and sweet success. Okay? With great fortune. And I know a lot of us like to do things on our own. But sometimes when you meet a rare gem like this, that adds value to your life, or some sort of direction in career. Maybe they have connections to something that you wanted to do, because we all want to do different things, and those things require different paths or different types of connections. And I feel like this person really wants to bless your life, okay, because they feel like they were meant to meet you. That's what I'm seeing here. So they have a dual purpose in your life. Four of Swords, yeah. They're reflecting on how they feel here. And they know there's going to be a lot of passion, but they're going to try to like hold this passion back, even though it's going to be very obvious. The look in their eyes, the feeling, like this person's going to want to hold you. Like that's how they're going to feel inside, and you. But they're going to keep their emotions close to their chest here. But they're going to be watching. Like, damn. Oh, I just want to hug her and tell her how I feel. I'm seeing it. Okay? It's not happening yet. But you're going to work with somebody here. Five of Cups. With loyalty and thoughts. Okay? This person may be suffering in silence about something else also. They may be in their mind about something, because I do see them closing out a chapter with a specific person here. And they, too, could be the ones moving out of a specific neighborhood. But I feel like this person is already successful. I don't think that that was them. Okay? I really think that you're going to move up in a specific direction here. Page of Wands. Yeah. Somebody was dealing with someone immature and with a lack mindset. Or somebody that ghosts them for, playing the field, like a wanderer. Okay, they could have dealt with someone that was a wanderer, or you could have dealt with someone that was a wanderer. They couldn't look at somebody else without wondering what it would be like to be with that person. And then, the next person comes in and they think the same thing. And then, it's like they want a taste of, it's like they walked into a room of desserts and they want a taste of every dessert there. It's not like they see one specific dessert and say, that's the one I want to have today. No, they walk in there and completely eye fucked. And they want to taste every single one. You or them or both of you have dealt with people like this. And we're shedding that. Okay? We're ending those types of connections. And they were painful with the Moon and the Five of Cups. But someone's getting emotionally balanced here. And they know they need more balance in their life. And I feel like they see you as this Ten of Cups. You're going to see each other in this way with the Two of Cups being here. And the Wheel of Fortune. This could be already someone you're crushing on that's crushing on you. Like I said, everything is being mirrored. Everything is a mirror aspect of itself. If you look around at the world, at life, if you were to put a mirror in the middle of the forest and stand in front of it, it repeats itself, right? It looks endless. It's the same image being seen right back at you. So everything is kind of like that mirror effect, with kind of like if a diamond had mirrors all over it with all the little cuts. It's a mirror of itself. You guys are mirror images of yourselves, because you're going to align here. You're aligning. But this is like, you could put the mirror in the middle of hell and, multiply hell. You know what I mean? It just depends where you're putting that mirror. And when it comes to you guys, this is the mirror you want to be looking into. Definitely. Eight of Swords. There may be a little fear here. Okay, we do have somebody in their thoughts. Yeah. and King of Wands. Somebody may have been afraid to leave their comfort zone also, but I see they made the decision to walk away and got the confidence to do it. Okay, with the King of Wands here. We have the King of Pentacles here. Okay. There's somebody here with a limited mindset also telling someone to walk away. And this person is protecting themselves, the King of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles. Because they're single and they're taking a leap of faith. So we often see this King of Wands, King of Pentacles duo. And there's someone here definitely with lack mentality, with the Eight of Swords. Fearmonger is what I heard. Someone that can't see past their beliefs because of fear, because afraid of the unknown, okay? Fearing what they don't understand is telling this person, because they're not emotionally fulfilled themselves, they're more in their ego, is telling this person to walk away, and this person is protecting themselves. Like, I don't think so. I'm taking a leap of faith because they're yeah. And they want to have fun with you. They want to ask you out. But I feel like they're going to ask you, I don't think ask you out in that way first because of this whole business thing. But this is what they really want. It's the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. I mean, excuse me, the Nine of Cups with the Empress. That's why they see you as the Empress. Okay? So, definitely. Yeah. The Empress, the Queen of Swords, and Hermit. Very wise. And you take it one step at a time, Knight of Pentacles. And there you are. Yeah, you're at a distance from this. And you know that new love is coming in. Okay? You foresee something here. And so does this person. They're not listening to whoever that person is with a lack mindset. So that's what I said in the beginning. Remember, some people will still be in this lack mindset and their ego and, you know, so they work, or try to make themselves look a certain way in society. You know, they go by society standards. But this person has gone through some sort of awakening. They're open-minded. They're seeing things from a different perspective. And they are successful in the way they've been going about things. But when it comes to love, they needed to learn some things here. And yeah, you are aligning, and you're both manifesting each other here. Because you see each other. You do. You see each other deep down. Now, how you guys are not going to have this connection and come together while you're working together, that's going to be hard. That's for sure. Let's see here. Let's clarify this. But I feel like someone tried to work with someone before, is what I'm getting here. But it was just, it was with the wrong person. So having relationships with someone that you work with did not pan out. But they also, it was probably not a soulmate. It was probably a karmic. So clarify this Ace of Wands and love affair. Yeah, that's the truth. Okay, so what I just said there is the truth. So yeah. And they fear that, yeah, and they were with someone. It didn't work out because they were with someone that was heavily manipulative. It was a karmic. The Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. They fell into a trap. But now they're escaping it. Okay? So definitely there was somebody that they worked with that taught them a major lesson, because that person, this is like psychic attack, mental manipulation, lies, deception. Definitely. And this person is moving away from that. Yeah, King of Pentacles again, Ten of Cups. You know, that was a burden for them. Okay. Yeah, exactly. And this is something that they are leaving behind. Okay. So now we have the Queen of Swords with the Three of Swords, the Tower, and the World. Something is ending. Okay, I feel like this is a Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, a different Queen of Swords energy. And yeah, this King of Wands with the Moon is somebody in their shadow with the Five of Swords. They envy this person. And I feel like they're looking at you. They're jealous of this person coming to you. Because this King of Wands is attracted to you. That's what this is. They're mad that they're not getting this. So that King of Wands sees your worth, but they try to make you look like, or you're going to be just another gold digger. Or, you know, she's not on your level, man. Meanwhile, they're over here jealous because this person is going to be able to work with you and court you and whatever at some point. They're just jealous, trying to sway this person a different way. But they're protecting themselves. So that's a connection that they need to cut out. Okay? Moving forward here. Yeah, they were definitely being manipulated by a few people here who didn't have their best interest at heart. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Yeah, it's the end of that connection. Remember the Wanderer? Yeah. They're surpassing this. Okay? They were dating someone either too young or very immature. Okay, so we have Gemini, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, and we have the, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries energy. And tell me about the Moon and the Five of Cups. Yeah. Can't sleep at night. The Tower. Wow. With the Five of Cups. This person is thinking about everything that they just went through. Three of Cups. And what they found out. Something came to light about a third party. Yeah, that's why the Five of Cups is here. And they're also thinking about you. Okay? Wow, this person definitely heavy overthinker. Oh, we also had Earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Two of Swords, Four of Pentacles. What is this? This person was like up all night thinking about this for a while. They were trying to be patient with themselves because there were things they needed to find out about someone they were with, but also the people that were surrounding them, especially that King and Queen of Wands energy. So they couldn't make a decision till they understood. They were withdrawn, protecting their energy as well. And then they're thinking about you on top of that. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. What is this? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is, they want to work with you. Wow, look at this. And Two of Pentacles. That's a lot of work. Oh, I'm seeing financial ties. Six of Pentacles. And the Sun. Okay, yeah, this person definitely wants to work with you. This is definitely someone that's going to bless your life. Winning, great fortune, abundance. When it comes to work, you're going to work together, closely together. Sometimes it does work, but that's not for everybody. But the sun is here blessing this. It's pretty obvious. This choice this person is making to work with you is a complete blessing. And this is a blessing that was meant to be. Okay, we have the Two of Cups here twice with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun and the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. But certain things had to be left behind. You're about to be blessed. This person is going to bless your life. I can't make it up. Collaboration. In this particular connection, working together and being blessed. And why does it work so well? Because I feel like this is going to start off platonic, even though there's a deeper connection here. Okay? Because they want to make sure they don't get caught up in a similar situation as they have before. It's good because you start a friendship and you really get to know each other, and you'll start to understand that you're both empathic. You're not here to take from each other, and you're going to work very well together. Okay? But that, if you don't resonate with that, then that's not for you. Okay? And it's that simple. You know, out of your free will, you could choose to work with this person or not. But like I said, every now and then someone comes along, sent to you by the divine, that's here to help you, not keep you stuck. This is definitely not somebody that's going to keep you stuck. This is a blessing. So whatever expertise that they have, that spirit feels you need, they have it, and the opportunity is going to present itself. And Spirit clearly said, do not miss this opportunity. It comes along once in a lifetime. That's this opportunity. Let me get some messages here. This is going to be your best friend, and it is your soulmate. You're going to know it. Exactly. It's mutual. We're on the same wavelength, good or bad. Exactly. What I say, mirror, mirror. Okay? Mirroring each other to the T. And there is love here. I will be a positive force in your life and only want to bring you peace and happiness. Hello? Hello. There you go. They're a positive force, not a negative one. They're not here to keep you stuck. They're not here for you to retract or, stay out of focus. No. If anything, you're going to be more focused and more motivated because of this person. Learning things that, maybe you didn't have the proper connections to continue to learn. Okay? This person has what you need. Both emotionally, physically, I heard. And in the 3D world. Okay? Materially. When it comes to whatever you're building here that they have in their mind here. You'll be eager to hear this, but beware what I say about others could easily be said about you. Yeah, there's people gossiping, unfriendly people around. Okay, it says keep your guard up. We aren't friends, and I may have a hostile attitude. Okay, so that's those karmic people around. They're going to be talking shit about this connection, of course. But the two of you are the only ones that need to understand each other. So they can all kick rocks. They're jealous anyways. Their mentality isn't like yours. Okay, these are, I just heard pretentious ass people with brag. I will always enthusiastically share the amazing things happening in my life. Okay. I do feel like this person does share their what they're enthusiastic about, and that's why there's haters around them. And so this person needs or has been learning to use more discernment here, because there are people talking shit. Yeah, there may be people trying to apologize. I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology when it comes to gossip. Okay? I feel like some people are going to be eating their words. Love, I will be a positive force. It came out again. And welcome. I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are embraced and valued. Look at that energy. With I will be a positive force in your life and only want to bring you peace and happiness. Welcoming love. This is beautiful. Tell me more. Hey, if it's for you, it's for you. Who's to tell you it's not, right? Yeah. They may want to vent and talk honestly with you about certain things that have been bothering him, which I see here a lot. I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. This is someone that you're going to be able to connect with, talk with. I'm telling you, yeah, in career. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. Okay, they may want to know like what you're looking for, and I can't make it up. You guys are going to be talking. You could talk for days with this person. Okay, they want to talk to you honestly. They want you to feel comfortable in talking to them honestly. I feel like they're going to talk to you about what it is that you enjoy doing. What do you do for work? What do you want to do in your life? This is someone that definitely wants to add value. They want to collaborate. We are aligned in our purpose. Let's combine forces and help each other succeed. I mean, there is no malice here. There is nothing wrong here. And sage advice. My wisdom is rooted in experience. I can offer a fresh perspective. And I feel like they admire your wisdom. That's part of the energy here. You guys feed off each other. You have a similar mindset. Okay, this person may be more successful than you, but it's like they're willing to build here with you because you're on the same page. It's just the way you two see each other, the way you see life, the way you go about things. And I feel like they're meant to help you. It happens. It may be rare, but there it is. I want to know more about the connection itself. Tell me more here about this Two of Cups. They're definitely not going to be open about their feelings towards you like that at first. We have Archangel Metatron with grounded. I am here for you in every single way. Let's build something together. Now, I just asked to clarify the Two of Cups. Now, for some of you, Archangel Metatron could be helping you both heal and have been. Okay, and protecting you guys. But we have grounded and confident. I feel like Archangel Metatron is definitely standing here behind someone. But, like, I just clarify this. I don't know, every time I see this energy, it trips me up. And some of you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Temptation and intimacy. Yes, there's going to be a lot of temptation because you're going to feel this pull deep down inside. I'm telling you. What the hell? I'm getting like, whew, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. To clarify. Boss man. business owner and/or entrepreneurship. I am a forethinker, foreseer, and visionary. There's a reason this person is coming into your life. This person is going to be a blessing in your life. Yeah, new love. It is love. Magnetically drawn to each other. Lots of intrigue and fascination. Trustworthy. Oh, good Lord. With intimacy. There, man. I don't know how you guys are going to get any work done. Can you clarify Archangel Michael? Archangel Metatron? Rising. Oh my God. This energy, when I see this energy, I can't even explain what I feel inside. It's overwhelming. I just said clarify Archangel Metatron. Rising. Awakening the God within. Getting in touch with their inner power and unstoppable force. Boss man. Grounded. Temptation. If you know, you know. I'm not going to explain it. Focused. You inspire me to do things for you. I hope you like my surprise. Every time I see this energy, I am rendered speechless because it's like, what? And I hadn't seen it in a long time. I almost saw it the other day, but I said, nah. Clarify? You gotta be joking. Man, I don't know who this is for. Twin flame. Boss man, Archangel Metatron, intimacy, rising twin flame. Rising twin flame. Grounded. Temptation. Completely focused on you. Okay. How do I explain this? You know, just as how a low vibrational person can have entity attachments that take over, they become like a host within that body, even though they're still the person they are somewhere in there, you know, before all the trauma and the depression and the low vibration and the, you know, toxicity. They kind of lose themselves, right? Because other things are taking over. Other entities are taking over and manipulating that person into a deeper hole. And the only way out is in, right? Going within to heal and take accountability. Well, the same could be said for someone that is going through a rebirth and raising their vibration. to the point where something can come into alignment and be a positive force within them, even though they're still who they have been, but their body is more in a state of purity. So a god or goddess can be the embodiment of that vessel now. That is what I'm seeing here. If you've never met the love of your life, it's because you had to raise your vibration to such a point that this could even be possible. What I'm seeing here, this archangel never left your side. But this was the moment. Oh God, I don't even know like how to go into this. This was the moment that they needed the proper. Because obviously, our archangel ain't gonna pick just anybody. And whoever I'm talking to is very connected to source. So you come from a different this is hard to fathom, I know. This is not for everybody. Definitely not. This goes beyond what anybody can fathom or understand or even believe. I know. But somehow, some way, there must be a reason for this, as I'm seeing it. And that's your kingdom spouse, is Archangel Metatron. And I've seen this energy twice here before, and I was amazed then, and I'm amazed now. Here it is again. It has been a while. But I clearly asked for the clarification of Archangel Metatron, and I got Twin Flame, I got Rising. So it's almost like you needed some type of protection and help that God said, well, go get your girl then. I don't know. We don't write the stories. We tell them as we see them, as we're guided to. I'm not going to go deep into it. Hell no, I'm not even going to try. Because there must be a reason for someone out here to have this kind of life. And I mean, your life is going to be blessed. Very blessed. Because whoever had this awakening is already blessed financially. And was a major potential for this. And that's your person. If you could see my face. Oh God. Okay. Can you give me more on this, Spirit? Because wow. I can't. Against all odds. A very inspiring connection. Deep love and support. Attracted to each other in every way. Inside and out. Like, if you understood how I feel right now. Holy moly. Against all odds. which means there are a lot of odds. Public eye. Yeah, you're meant to be in the public eye. People are meant to encounter this connection. You may have a major, major, major purpose here. This is where your life is headed. I don't know. Don't ask me any questions. Focused. Growth. Sultry. Purification. I can't fucking make it up. Growth. Focus had to take place, and purification for this to happen. So somebody walking around with the spirit of Archangel Metatron here. Holy shit. Because you had to be purified in order for this to happen. Purified state. Christ consciousness. It wouldn't be any other way. Ooh-wee. Get Isis. What in the goddess of hope, love, magic, and divine wisdom, one who bewitches yet never herself compromised, the ultimate magician. What I just finished going into self-mastery of manifestation. Isis could embody anyone. This is the ultimate divine feminine energy. Just like she is said to embody several goddesses through time. Okay? Through time. It didn't just happen in Egypt. It didn't just happen in Atlantis. Through time, it continues to happen. And this is one of those times. It does. And you know, we called her Isis, but she can come in many forms, in many names. Humans are the ones that add names to things. But the energy simply is what it is. That's what I'm getting. This is divine forces coming together in the physical. Something major is happening. Clarify? Sultry. Enamored with your sensuality, true beauty, and romantic nature. Again, I can't make this up. Purification. Had to be in a purified state in order for this to happen. The time for cleansing your space, mind, body, and soul. A period of celibacy. We have karmic male. What about that? An earth angel. New love. Somebody had to surpass their karmic energy and understand who the hell they were. Earth Angel. Purpose. New love. I just dropped that. I mean, obviously, angels are not just from the earth. They come from elsewhere, right? Alright. I'm just stunned and in awe. Oh, let's get this. Clarify Archangel Michael here. I mean, Metatron. I keep saying Michael. Mystifying. You exude mystery, teasing the mind with the unknown that will help others embrace the obscure and charge ahead fiercely. Fearlessly, excuse me. Teasing the mind indeed. Okay? With the unknown. Key words. Yeah, it's mystifying. That's the feeling. Knowing. You have the ability to connect on a deeper level with people and talk in ways they feel heard. Being able to penetrate their veil often leaves people feeling vulnerable. Yeah. We can't make it up. Dimension traveler. You're able to open gateways to realms outside of this dimension. It can be discovered naturally or opened through the performance of rituals. Decide on your realm. Yeah. Isis, Archangel Metatron. Dimension travel. You and whoever this person is on the physical are this is are connecting here. Spiritual, physical, astrally, dimensionally. And it's because there's gods and goddesses getting together here. There's so much spiritual work being done here. There's such a big purpose here. The pieces are being moved in the background. Clarify Isis. Chameleon. Ooh wee, can't make this up. Shapeshifter, honey. Being a chameleon allows you to be able to mingle with different kinds of people and develop various aspects of yourself. Just be careful not to lose the real you. Holy. That's what ice is. Come, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Archangel Metatron. Mystifying and knowing. Connecting on a deeper level with people and talk in ways they feel heard. Exuding mystery and teasing the mind with the unknown that will help others embrace obscure and charge ahead fearlessly. Helps clear negative energy, assist in our ascension, healing, motivation, and strength. Keeper of Akashic records. Being able to penetrate their veil often leaves people feeling vulnerable. Y'all out here, your hosts for divine beings. I gotta get out of this energy. I'm overwhelmed. It's intense. It's very intense. I'm gonna leave you with that, guys, because I have to go in. Oh, hold on. Wait. No. Wait. I need a few cards on this. Okay. Spirit said wait. We need a few cards. Godlike beings. Yeah, no shit. Mastermind. Yeah, I'd say. Alright, I wasn't expecting all of this, but there it is. It is what it is. Inquiring minds want to know. Past life. Can I get a card for Archangel Metatron? And thank you for being here. Yeah, originated from another planet. Absolutely. May we get one more? For Archangel Metatron. Yeah, not all of you are going to be open to this. Creation from another planet. I'm not close to it. I'm just beside myself a little bit. Can we get another card for that? Always when it comes to these energies. But everything is possible. You're a conscious being, so you can manifest yourself in any planet in the universe, or, you know, remain in the spirit realm. But things happen for whatever reason. Yeshua was here in the physical, and he is an ascended master. So, ain't nothing different about it. It's just they wanted to make it seem like that was the only possibility, when people have, gods and goddesses have reincarnated time through time. You know, time after time. Resume. They're resuming something. White noise. Equal intensity at different frequencies to help with ADHD. Helps mask out unwanted noise. Can we get one more with resume? And I'm clarifying Archangel Metatron. Rebirth. Twin flame. Somebody's twin flame. Oh, okay. Isis. Resonance. Sanctity. A state or quality of being holy, sacred. Some of you are resonating a lot with Isis. Clarify. Misguided? Exactly. It's within you. It always has been. But when we get misguided in the physical, it takes us further away from what's truly within us. So we find it difficult to understand ourselves when we're being guided on the physical to learn the things they want us to learn, and that's how we get conditioned. But if you want to know the truth, you're going to have to learn how to go within. And misguidedness puts you in mental imprisonment. Somebody's here. With Bigfoot being here and purpose, this is giving me foot on earth. Purpose, for a big purpose. Christ consciousness. Just like Yeshua, Jesus was here for that purpose, so are they. Egyptian ties. Archangel. We can't make this up. Somebody's here. And it's Archangel Metatron for a purpose. Christ consciousness. I gotta get out of this. Okay, I said too much. Okay. If you know, you know. That's it. I'm zipping it up there. Okay? Go within if you want deeper meaning, deeper answers. If you're the one that's connecting to this energy, you will know. I don't think I'm gonna elaborate anymore. Okay? Whatever else I get downloaded, I'm gonna keep to myself here. Cause yeah. This is for somebody to understand. Please go within and do a little more. Connect. If this is for you. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if anyone resonates. I know many of you may, but this is definitely, not everybody's going to have Metatron as their twin. This is definitely for a person. Okay? Or Isis, you know, as the divine feminine. And Isis is an energy that's within all divine feminines, by the way. It's within you. Okay? But Archangel Metatron has had a rebirth here. And is someone's twin. The original twins. Okay? Ancient souls. Okay. Thank you for watching Manifestation Monday, and I'll see you next time. Peace.